This is Bishop Craig in northern Michigan, and this is take one for the week of August 18. Peace be with you. Where is the summer going? Seems we waited till July for it to get warm, and school starts next week. Wow, where did the summer go? I hope you're claiming some time. In my world, it's kind of a transition season, as I'm seeing photographs from bishops who are having worship services and open houses as they end their ministry as bishop. And I'm seeing already photographs from installations. There will be 13 this fall as new bishops are beginning their ministries. So I'm holding old and new colleagues in the Conference of Bishops and their synods in my prayers these days. These are quiet weeks this week and next for me publicly, because this would have been perhaps a transition period for us as well. And so while my public schedule is pretty quiet, there's a lot of work going on. I'll have a full day in the office on Wednesday, the Lansing office. But this week and next, since things are really quiet and I'm doing desk work, I'm grateful to use some of my other desks. Today, the one up north. So Pastor Sprang is in Baltimore with a group from our synod for the Vitality Conference, more Vitality training. And Pastor Anderson has just returned from vacation, and I'm sure is checking in this week with call processes. We can finally share that Emmanuel and Jackson has called Pastor Kate Schrader from Pennsylvania to be their pastor. Pastor Kate will begin in Jackson or in later October, so we give thanks for that. St. Stephen in Lansing has called Mr. Alex Avers, a seminary graduate from the Lutheran School of Theology, Lutheran School of Theology Chicago, to be their pastor, St. Stephen in Lansing. Alex will be ordained on September 6th at Trinity in Kalamazoo, where he is a member. So we rejoice with St. Stephen's and with Alex. And we can't tell you who yet, but Peace in Gaylord voted yesterday to call a pastor. The pastor has accepted the call. We can't tell you who yet because the pastor needs to let the current congregation know. So call processes are proceeding. That's really good news. So I'm not preaching on Sunday, as I say. It's a quiet time. People are waiting to see what would happen. But I wish I was, because the text is really good for all of us, I think. It's the account of the woman who has been bent over for 18 years, and she is healed by Jesus on the Sabbath. And I confess that I sympathize with the ruler of the synagogue, this unnamed ruler in this unnamed synagogue, who's in charge and charged with kind of keeping worship orderly. And then Jesus shows up and introduces all kinds of chaos. And the ruler of the synagogue says, sounds cruel, but there are 6 days in the week on which to be cured. Come on those days to do work. This comes right out of the Ten Commandments, number 3 exact, and to be exact, which says no work on the Sabbath, and healing was considered a work. Sounds cruel to us. What I find interesting, and what he says, couldn't you wait? Couldn't you wait? And certainly the woman could wait another day, even another week, and she's been waiting 18 years. She's kind of grown accustomed to her disability. And isn't that what we say to people who are bent over by all sorts of oppression? Just wait a little longer. Wait until we have time to figure it out. Wait until people are ready. Wait until it becomes just a little more acceptable to us. Just wait a little longer. Just bear your bent over, whatever it is that's causing you to be bent over, just bear it a little longer till we're comfortable and ready. In my own mind, I can't help but think of kind of where the church is with people with disabilities. But, we're celebrating so much in the ELCA today. 50 years since we ordained women, and some congregations still want to wait. 10 years LGBTQI+, and some say wait. We're dealing with people at the border, and some say wait. It's really hard, and this text makes it really real. And what I find interesting in the reading is that the woman is not the one who can't wait. The woman is not clamoring for healing. She's abiding by the rules. Who is it that can't wait? It's Jesus who can't wait. Jesus can't wait one more day, let alone a week, to free this woman from whatever it is that's causing her to be bent over. I find it always fascinating that people are all about the rules until the rules touch someone they love, someone they care about, someone that's important to them, till the rules become personal. And then it's interesting and amazing the way the rules get a little more flexible. We're pretty clear about enforcing the rules as long as the rules affects them. But when somebody who's in the them group, whatever the them group is, becomes close to us, we want the rules to be eased, to become a little more flexible. Here's the deal. Everyone is close to Jesus. Everyone is loved by Jesus. Everyone is dear to Jesus. Everyone's important to Jesus. So if the rules are going to cause someone who Jesus cares about, which I guess is everyone, is what we're saying, if the rules are going to cause someone that Jesus cares about to be oppressed, Jesus is not going to wait a day, let alone a week, to lay hands on them and to raise them up and to make them straight and strong. And Jesus is not going to let rules get in the way. I sympathize with the ruler of the synagogue. Because when we never know when Jesus is going to show up and throw out the rules in order to free people from oppression. But we know that Jesus will, because such is the depth of Jesus' love. So deep that he turns a cross into freedom and death into life. And no rule is going to get in the way. Yeah, I wish I was preaching this Sunday, because this sermon would be fun. So preachers, have fun preaching it. And people of God, get ready to hear it. That no matter who it is that's being oppressed, they are a dear one to Jesus. And Jesus wants them released, strengthened, and straightened up. And he's not going to let rules get in the way. That's take one. Peace be with you.